welcome to 2016. My 2015 was a little bit rough in a lot of ways. I hope yours was better. But as far as books go, I did okay. I had set a reading goal of 75 books for the year and I only read 70. Can't really complain too much about that. I didn't really have the time I normally take to read, so I was a few books short. Part of my 75 books for the year were 52 books that were part of the 2015 reading challenge. I was about 7 books short on that one, but I still feel pretty good about that. I accomplished most of the tasks. Some of them were a little obscure or just hard to find books to fill. Of the 70 books that I read for 2015, there was one book that I didn't rate, and that was an anthology that my own short story was in, and I kind of just felt like if it's something with my name on it, I'm probably not going to give it a rating. It just feels weird to me. There was only one book that I gave 1 star to, which means I did not like it. Pretty lucky for the whole year. There were 4 books that I gave 2 stars to, which meant it was okay. 3 stars, which means that I liked it. I gave 16 books that rating. 4 stars was by far my highest number of ratings, which means I really liked it, and I gave that rating to 33 books. And this year, I think this is a record because I am really super picky with my 5 stars, which means I absolutely loved it. Thought it was amazing. These are books that I will talk to everyone about, that I will tell everyone to read, that I just can't stop thinking about. This year, there were 15 of those books. I think that's the highest number I've ever had for a year in books. So apparently I picked some really good books this year. Since 70 books is an awful lot of books to talk about, I'm not going to list all of them here on this video. I have done a blog post. If you really want to get the full list, you can go check it out there. I will put the link down below. But the 15 books that I read that I gave 5 stars to, I am going to mention. This isn't really in any particular order, except that this is just the order they showed up on Goodreads when I sorted by rating. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. I've been doing a reread of Harry Potter with my daughter. It's her first time, and of course, I love the entire series. Good or God by John Bevere, which is a Christian nonfiction book, and this book really challenged me in a lot of ways. Ready Player One by Ernest Cline. This book, if I had to do a rating of my 5-star ratings, this one would probably be near the top, especially the audiobook because it's read by Will Wheaton, and who doesn't love the Wheaton? Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor. This whole series was wonderful. I love it. I love Karoo, and the whole thing just definitely one of my favorite series. Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard, and I think the second book is now out. Need to get my hands on that. That'll definitely be a book that I read for 2016 because I love the first one and I can't wait to find out what happens next. Before I Fall by Lauren Oliver. This book, I think, maybe makes it into one of my all-time favorite books. It sort of was like Groundhog Day, which I love that movie. I know not everybody does, but I do. So it was sort of like that, but with a kind of butterfly effect twist to it. I can't really explain it. You just have to read it. It was fabulous, wonderful. I laughed and cried, and I love that book. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Both of those, of course, by J.K. Rowling. Drums of Autumn, which is the 4th book in the Outlander series by Diana Gabaldon, and I have loved or seriously liked every book in that series. Can't wait to get to 5 and beyond, to probably tackle at some point this year. And I can't wait for the TV show to come back. The Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood. This is another one that's going to go in my all-time favorite books. Just blew me away. It was this dystopian, but with a very literary feel and heavy, like, feminism themes. It just... This one will really make you think. Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. Big Little Lies by Liane Moriarty. This book kind of caught me off guard out of nowhere. I had never read this author before, but everything about this book was amazing. The characters were so vivid and different, and even though it was kind of your traditional mystery, the way that she told the book was so unique, and I plan to devour everything by this author that I can get my hands on. Yes Please by Amy Poehler, one of my nonfiction books for the year. This book kind of felt more like a therapy session than reading a memoir. She's just super funny, but she talks about really real, just heart-wrenching subjects, and especially for where I was at this year, It was exactly the book that I needed, and it made me laugh. Pretty Little Liars by Sarah Shepard. This was a book I really didn't think I was going to like that much. It seems just kind of silly, but it was so good. It really took me by surprise. The drama of it and just the way that the characters unfolded on the page. It's really set up to be a good series. I think I'm going to definitely check out a few more of those and see if she can keep up the high level of drama. And finally, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. So that's like the first 5 Harry Potter books. And that's my 15 5-star books for 2015. So let me know in the comments down below what some of your favorite books were this year. I'm all set with some new challenges for 2016, and I'm ready to read. So thanks for watching.